Hey yo, what is going on today, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, man, we have this Nissan S15, bro. I'm going to show you guys a brand new tune that I've made for this thing, obviously using the BMW engine. If you guys are familiar with this car, if you guys have been on my streams, you guys already know that this car is a damn savage, bro. But anyway, I'll catch you guys after the intro. Alright, so here we are in the build menu. Obviously, we are running 350 horsepower with 363 Newton meters of torque and 1,221 kg of weight. Now, obviously, this car, the Nissan S15 the stock engine, unfortunately, is just too quick, man. It's too quick. If you put a stock engine in this car, you will be like Lightning McQueen on his best day, bro. This man... You know, the car is just too quick, bro. You know, the key is speed with the stock engine. But anyway, if you switch out the engine to one of the other engines, like for argument's sake, in this one, we have the 3.2 litre i6, which is the BMW engine. You will be a tiny bit slower, man, because you can tune the engine to what you want it to do. Unfortunately, with this stock engine, if you want to run 250 horsepower with the stock engine, that'll work. But nah, you know... These engines along here is probably where it's going to be at, bro. Just not the, you know, four-rower. Don't do that. That's horrible sound. But anyway, back on track here. We've got the 3.2 litre i6 engine in this. So this is a, let's say, a BMW engine swap video, man. But anyway, moving on. Obviously, drivetrain swap. We have the stock drivetrain. We've got rear-wheel drive. Stock turbo in here as well, naturally aspirated. You don't want to add a turbo in there, gives you a little bit too much damn power, man. And obviously the body kit, if you want to run the Nissan wide body kit, rocket bunny kit, then you can, or you want to do a nice clean look, what I've done, obviously stick with the stock body, man. But again, that's up to you. All that affect will the only thing that affects will be the weight. Now obviously air and appearance, same thing again. You can run whatever the hell you want. Only thing that's going to change is going to be the weight. So just like I say, pick whatever you want for the air and appearance, man. It doesn't really matter, bro. It doesn't matter at all. Tire compound, rims and tires. We have the stock tire compound on this thing. Obviously, you need that stock tire compound. You don't want to rerun in anything like more grippy or anything like that. Obviously, this is not a grip tune. This is not a grip drift car. That you want to use for races. This is not it. This is a drift car, so you want to go sideways, you want to get, you know, want to keep being sideways, all that good stuff. So obviously stock tire compound is the way to damn go, bro. Front tire width, we got 205s, which is the stock, and on rear we have 205s, once again stock, once again on these rims, on the tires. On the rims though, that was what I was getting to. On the rim style, you can choose whatever the hell you want. I went for the Speedline ones for these. I think these look really cool. Give the car a little different look, to be fair, than what I usually run. So, you know, not too bad, man, not too bad. You can run whatever the hell you want though. It doesn't really matter. Front tire, rim size as well. Rim size, you can run whatever you want. I've got 17s on here. But you can run 20s if you really want to. Obviously, as you can see here, is only 1 kg per extra rim size, so just bear that in mind when you are picking your rim sizes. But like I say, it probably won't matter too much. It won't, you know, if you want to run 20s on your Nissan, then go for it. But yeah, no, it doesn't really affect the car that much, if I'm going to be fair to you. But yeah, no, like I say, I run 17s. If you want to do that, be sure to go ahead and do that as well. Front track width, I tell you, I'm not doing well today, am I, guys? I'm just not doing well at all. But anyway, front track width is to the max. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it will definitely help your drifting abilities in the car itself. And it just makes it look, you know, makes it look a bit cleaner as well. You know, you gotta be sticking that tire underneath the arch, man. Come on now. Same with the rear as well, upgraded all the way to the max. Obviously, you've got to get that tuck on the rear, which makes the car look even cleaner than what it already is. But anyway. So max them out, that'll be all good to go. Drivetrain, we've got the clutch in here. You want a race clutch, you want a race transmission, you want a race driveline, and you want a race differential. Obviously all this stuff is going to be available for you to tune your car and everything like that. Moving into performance and handling now, once again exactly the same thing. You want a race brakes in here, you want the drift springs and dampeners, you want the race and front anti-roll bars, and you want the race rear anti-roll bars. Moving on to roll cage now. I do have the cage in here just to boost up the kg a little bit, so be sure to stick in that race roll cage, and I have no weight reduction. Now as you can see here, we're already running 1221 kg without any sort of reduction at all. So if you did put a reduction in here, obviously the car is going to go a bit faster because it is a lot lighter. Now this S15 is quite light as it is, so you know, leaving that stock weight reduction in there is absolutely fine. But if you want this thing to be an absolute missile, then if by all means race weight reduction all the way, bro. But if you want it like me and you want to be slow, obviously weight reduction to a damn minimum, bro. But anyway, moving on now to the engine, third last part of the internals and the externals of the vehicle. On the intake, we have a stock intake. On the manifold, we got stock manifold, we got stock fuel systems, we have the stock ignition, we have a stock exhaust, we have a sport cams and valves, we got stock valves in here, a stock engine block, stock pistons, stock oil and cooling, and a race flywheel. So as you can see here, only the sport cams and valves will bring you straight up to 350 horsepower, which is completely perfect for what we're trying to do. But anyway, moving now on to the tune. Alright, so here we are in the tuning section. We got tire pressure here, we got 45 psi on the front and on the rear. 45 psi on the rear as well, which is quite a nice psi. If you guys have been watching some of my other videos, you guys already know I love running my psi at 45. It's a personal preference thing. If you want to run it a bit higher and have less grip, then be sure to do that. If you want to run it a tiny bit lower and have more grip, that's completely up to you once again. Moving on to the gearing now, obviously we have final drive at 3.00, first is 5.49, second is 2.58, third is 2.23, fourth is 1.46, fifth is 1.21, and sixth is 1.05. Obviously, if you change any of the attributes that I have mentioned previously, like the weight and the tires or anything like that, be sure to come back in here into your gears, because your gears will be definitely different to mine, as you're either decreasing weight or increasing grip. So your gears are no longer going to work, so you might want to readjust your gears. Obviously golden gear for this car is second gear, so be sure to drift in second gear. Third gear is your catch-up gear slash longer drift sort of gear. So if you're coming into a corner at, like, I don't know, say 50-60 miles an hour, you want to be in third to get around there quite nicely in your third gear, because your second gear will it'll smash off the rev limiter and it just won't be good. But anyway, moving on to alignment now. As your front camber, you got negative 5.0 degrees. On your rear camber, you got negative 4.5. On your toe, you got 1.0 degrees, and on your rear, negative 0.2. On your angle, we have a 6.5 degree of angle on the caster. Now, moving on to anti-roll bars. I don't touch my anti-roll bars, springs, or dampeners. If you have a specific tune for all three of these sections, be sure to put that on your own car. That's absolutely fine, no problem at all, man. Now, moving on to the brakes, I run my brakes at balance 60% and my pressure on 80. The reason why I put my pressure on 80 is because I don't push my finger all the way down on my brake pedal, on my brake trigger, sorry. So therefore I don't really need to put my low pressure all the way down to say 35% or 25%. However, if you do like to push your trigger all the way down to the floor, then I do suggest you put the pressure all the way down to like 35 or 25%, whatever floats your boat. Have a little mess around with it, see what happens when you're in the tandem. But anyway, moving on to differential, obviously we want to lock the diff, so 100% on both is always necessary. Be sure to lock that diff. Anyway, that is going to be it from the tune. Let's go ahead and jump into some drift action. Alright, so here we are at the section, guys. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you are enjoying. But anyway, we are going to move straight on here to the drifting. We're at the Mortimer Garden section. Hopefully we won't mess up. But anyway, moving on now. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'll see you guys after the run. Alright, so guys, that is going to be it from the 350 horsepower S15, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit it up with that like button and also subscribe if you're new around here. I just want to quickly say that we are smashing through 300 subscribers right now, which is absolutely amazing. Obviously we are hitting up, as of this video, 364 subscribers here on the channel, man. I am really appreciative of absolutely everybody new and old coming in here, watching the video still, you know, keeping the channel alive. I really appreciate you guys. Obviously with the Watch Dogs playthrough that we have just gone through, obviously, you know, I'm not used to doing that sort of content, man. But anyway, I appreciate all of you guys that have gone in, checked out them videos as well. I really appreciate that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.